So, what are you going to do today? Are you going to do nothing different? Are you going to do exactly what you did yesterday? Are you going to learn something new today? Are you going to try a new food, talk to a new person, make a new friend, call an old friend? What are you going to do today? Good day, good day. Oh my gosh, it's Barbie Lee and it is Shake Talk time. I feel like it's been forever since I've had Shake Talk time, but my daughter is here visiting, so I did do a lot of stuff online because I get really present when I'm visiting with my babies. Oh, it was so exciting. Her and her fiance, they came to Playa. It was fantastic. So now we're back to quote unquote real life, and I'm going to be doing a podcast interview on Wednesday. And the lady said to me, she sent me all the questions, and the question is like, what's your daily routine? And that's one of the questions. I was like, whoa, what is my daily routine? Because I don't really have a quote unquote daily routine. I thought, but then I really thought about it because I'm going to be on a podcast, so I had to think about it. So what are you going to do today? That kind of question made me think, what do I do? Because I do a lot of different things. So, and, I don't like but. And I do have a bit of a daily routine because I have my isogenic shakes every freaking day, twice a day even. I have lunch every day. I, hug my husband every day. So I do have some daily routines. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I cuddle my husband, whatever it is, right? I do have some daily routines. But that question, when she asked me, what is your daily routine? I was like, I don't have a daily routine. But we really do. And they're just, some of them are habits. Sometimes we just do things and we don't really think about it. And then some of them serve us and some of them don't. And I'm like, oh my God. So I started thinking about what is my morning routine, for example. Now, I have not woken up with an alarm clock for years, decades, actually, unless we're going on a flight. If I have to get up because we're going somewhere. But typically, I don't need an alarm clock to wake up. I wake up when my body is done sleeping. So my morning routine is to allow my body to wake up, have its own circadian rhythm. That's part of my routine. What do? I start off with gratitude. As soon as I open my eyes, my first thought is, oh my God, I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive. That's my first thought. So that's part of my morning routine. It's automatic now. I did a couple of times the book by the lady that wrote The Secret, Rhonda, somebody or other, The Magic. And it's I think it was a 21-day process about feeling gratitude and writing your gratitudes and doing all that kind of stuff every day. So I was doing that. And it just became a thing. And that was, oh my God, 15, 17 years ago when the book came out, whatever. So I really focus on gratitudes. That's part of my daily routine. If I'm spinning somewhere, how the mind starts going down the rabbit hole. You don't know good enough. You're this, you're that. And then you're like, I am so grateful that I can catch myself in these thoughts, right? So gratitude is part of my daily routine. And it doesn't have to be at any particular time. It's just, that's what I've trained myself to do. Be so grateful first thing in the morning that, hey, I woke up. Hey, this is a fake background behind me. It's just a piece of cloth. But really, I live in a place that looks like this. And I'm so grateful for that. And so then I'm like, okay, then what do I do? Yeah, we do the bathroom thing, right? And then I was like, oh, my daily, good morning, sunshine. My daily routine is about making sure that I'm the best Barbie Lee that I can be. And it means different things. So every day I'm doing some sort of stretching, moving, yoga or dancing or something like that. That's part of my daily routine because there is no way. I have so many friends. Thank God for my retired friends that I've met and, are friends of mine. I watch them be out of shape. I see them out of breath when they're walking down the street. I see they fall down, they break a bone, and they look like they're healthy, and they're not, because if they broke a bone, their bones are not strong enough. So by the way, ladies, you should be jumping 25, I'm holding my boobs because I'm not wearing a bra. You should be jumping 50 times a day, just saying, to help your bones and bone density. I'm so grateful for the people in my world that have shown me how not to live. So I wake up every morning and I move. I move my body. I've been a little sore. My shoulders have been a little sore, the past couple of days. And I'm like, but I'm sleeping 5 hours. Oh my God. So for those of you that have been following my perimenopause and menopause journey, 5 hours straight, uninterrupted. I guess my body wasn't used to sleeping for 5 hours straight. So my shoulders are a little sore. So I get up, I kind of move, and I start dancing. And I'm like, oh, I need music, because then I start dancing. So that's part of my daily routine. And I listen to music, and sometimes I'm listening to, like country, and sometimes it's dance music, and sometimes it's, slow down, kind of, meditative kind of music. And sometimes I'm just lying on my mat in Savasana, just, turning my wrists, right? Getting my wrists to move and my ankles to move. And sometimes that's how I get started. But every day I work on moving my body. And I do that multiple times a day. My actual quote unquote workout time is typically between when I wake up at 6:30-ish to, 8 o'clock. And I take you're like, what? You work out for like an hour and a half? Not really. I kind of lie on my mat a lot, but it's part of my daily routine. And this is what I'm asking you is what are you doing today? Is what you're doing today going to make future you look back and go, damn, girl, you did a good job? Or are you going to look back and go, what the were you thinking? Right? I want to look back and go, damn, girl, thank you. Thank you for being 56 in menopause. I've got my symptoms pretty much under control. Just it's really good. I love my hormones. But I want to be able to look back and at 56 and look back to me or when I'm 66 and 76 and look back to the me at 56 and go, good on you. Thank you for feeding your body the best nutrition you can every single morning, because that's part of my routine. If you are not on my isogenic shakes yet, please, I beg you to get on the shakes. That is the first thing to getting your body into amazing, getting good nutrition into your body so that you actually can start doing things differently and better. So there's my shameless self-promotion. Eat my shakes. I just clean as I want to, okay? My daughter was here. We ate potato chips. They bought some ice cream. I had some ice cream. I had 4 bites. I don't do what I used to do. Used to 20-some years ago. But I made a decision to take better care of myself. I made a decision that my daily habits today, I know they're going to affect my daily habits later. Now, I watched this great thing, a podcast, and I don't know, did I watch? I listened, heard, whatever. They talked about their marginal decade. And the marginal decade was, what are you doing today to plan for the last 10 years of your life? I'm like, I don't know when the last 10 years of my life are going to be. And they're like, exactly. It's like they were in my head during this podcast. You don't know, this is what they're saying, you don't know when your last 10 years of your life is. What if this is the first of the last 10 years of your life? What are you doing about it? Right? Are you going to die slowly, sitting on a couch, fat, watching TV, watching how you're so dizzy when you wake up? Are you going to be, gingerly walking because you're so afraid, because you're so frail? You know what I mean? And I'm not judging, but I'm kind of judging, but I'm not really, because there's all these kinds of things you can do about it. I just saw this lady on Instagram, and she was overweight and in a wheelchair pretty much to get around in her home because she got so exhausted. It was one of those pusher strollers, but she used it right in her home. So it wasn't a wheelchair. It was one of those, where you can sit on it and someone can push you and you can walk in it or walk with it. And she used that all the time. And she just made a decision because her granddaughter told her that she was pregnant. And so she was going to have her first great grandbaby. And so she gave herself 9 months to change her freaking life. She started walking and she ended up, at the end of it, going to the gym. Now she's not ripped because it's a year, but that was probably 3 years ago. This woman is in such beautiful shape for, maybe she's 78 now. I don't know. I don't know how long, maybe but she's late 70s, maybe even early 80s. And she didn't start until she was 76. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting started in my 50s. Go Barbie Lee. But that's what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take care of myself. It's a full-time freaking job. Ask Dwayne. He's the one that takes care of me. It's a full-time. He's like, yeah, it's a full-time freaking job. Ladies and gentlemen of my world, please notice how precious this life is. And if you are not doing everything you can, and you can do a lot, you can do a lot to take care of yourself, both physically, financially, mentally, spiritually, educationally. There is so much you can do to make your life better. There's no excuse today. I don't care if you're diabetic. I don't care if you're 300 pounds overweight. I don't care if you have two broken legs. There are still things you can do to make yourself better. Because if you have two broken legs, you can't get up and cook, can you? But you can make yourself a shake. You can have a jug of water and your shaker cup and your can of shake, and you just shake, and you can make yourself the best nutrition, right? What if you are diabetic? Great. Our shakes are low glycemic, high nutrition. So good for that. What if you, and it's not always about the shake, just because I always talk a shake talk, because you know what I'm going to do? E-shot talk, hydrate talk. It doesn't work. Shake talk. Shake talk works, right? I got to remember to shake. Hold on. So what are you going to do today to take care of yourself? What are you going to do today so today you says thank you to past you? Whatever you did in the past, that's what brought you to where you are today. You can't change it. There's not a thing you can change about your past. The only thing you can change is right here, right now. What are you going to do next? Now, I have a lot of people in my world. I have lots of people in my world. I love my world. I have such an eclectic group of people in my world. I've been meeting some crazy people, like crazy passionate, crazy in love with life, like just crazy people. And they got me all inspired about AI. I know. How cool is that? So watch for some new stuff coming out from Dwayne and I about AI. This is, I'm really excited about this. Anywho, I've been using AI for a couple of years now, personally, like ChatGPT and such, to make things better in my world. But now I'm just going to up-level it. I'm so excited. But I have so many exciting and crazy people in my world. And I watch them and I'm like, I like that, but not a fan of that. Or I like that, but I'm not a fan. Oh, I really, really, really like what they're doing, but I don't, And I get to pick and choose who Barbie Lee gets to be every single day. So I go back to my original question. What are you going to do today? What are you going to do today? You can change your life with that one question.